Resolve. Yo, I'm gonna step back from talk about Madden real quick. I want to talk about the community. I understand that there's a lot of stuff going on in the community as far as you know different opinions, a lot of heated discussions, and there's some there's just certain groups that are not just seeing eye to eye right now. Now, everybody says, we're losing the community and things just ain't like they used to be. I'm going to tell you like this. When it comes to any type of group or community, we have to go through this phase in order to get to a performing level. Now, the fact that we are going through this right now, call it the storming phase. Only reason it seems like the community is not together is because there's low productivity. Whenever there's a lot of difference in opinions, there's always going to be low productivity because nobody can really come to an agreement. Now, everybody had, they're entitled to their opinion. We know that. I'm not one for beef, drama. I don't really like to even instigate or, get involved with that type of stuff. I just do my videos because my whole point of doing this is to see change in the simulation world. I'm pretty sure that's everybody's point in the community. Now, some people's change is different than others, and that's where the clashing comes about. You got some people who feel that the change in Madden is, as long as they see Madden progressing in a sense, regardless of if it's little or if it's big, it's change, so they're accepting that. Then you have the people who want to see simulation. If they don't get simulation and realism in full effect, then they're not accepting it. They want to either have it all or have most of realism or simulation, or either, it's not accepted. So it's not a bad thing that everybody's arguing right now. We have to go through this to get to that next level. What it takes is maturity. If we're mature enough to put our pride aside, put our egos, then we can move on to the next level. But as for right now, it's going to be low productivity. There's nothing we can do about it. Eventually, there's going to come a time where we're going to have to agree with each other. We're going to have to accept, or the sim community is going to fall, of course. But we have to agree with each other. Like I said, you have to argue. Some people have to fight. And I mean like fist fight. Some people have to duke it out just to come to a level to where you understand someone. Now, we're all human. We're all going to have our same different opinions. We can't help that. But that's the good thing about community. That gives us discussions, because you might learn something from somebody because they have a different opinion. You never looked at it like that. I'm just saying like this. Don't think that it's over. Don't think that community is over. Just because of, it seems like there's certain sides right now. Just know that, like I said, we have to go through this. It's kind of like if you move in with your best friend. He was your best friend, but then you start seeing his flaws and you seeing that he's a messy person. Either y'all gonna fall out, or either eventually you're gonna come to an agreement saying, hey, you just need to make sure you clean up after yourself. And it makes you better friends because of you had to go through that storming phase to finally get to a performance level. And I think that's just what we're doing. This is just my opinion. If you have another opinion, leave it in the comment block. But like I said, this is a community. Another thing I do want to say is shout out to the people in the game or who just jumped in the community. The little heads. I respect all the pioneers or, creators, however you want to call them, versus Apex, the whole nine, the popular J Music, everybody. There's a handful of you. But shout out to the little people too that's trying to make a change. Because if you're not focusing on trying to bring the little people up, then you have no community. I'm not saying that everybody's not doing that. Now, there's people who are on Skype and stuff all the time. They talk, have, discussions about Madden. That's a good thing. But just make sure, and I'm not getting on anybody or anything, but just make sure you take the time out. Everybody takes the time out to say something to somebody that's, trying to push forward in the community, trying to help the community become better. Because whenever you talk to people, they feel more involved, so that makes them want to say, hey, this community is cool. Everybody is, linked up with each other. Everybody's talking. And it makes them want to push harder and become more motivated. So talk, man. Talk it up. But this is probably the last video I'm going to make about, community coming together. Everybody's saying that there's, certain people saying, there's key values missing. No. There's nothing missing. There's nothing missing right now. We have to go through this to get to another level, to get to a better level when it comes to community. It is what it is. The community will become better. That's it, man. Leave your comments. Let me know how you feel, positive or negative. Peace.